Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading. So this will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you guys are dealing with the Taurus and you're watching then cross watcher, this message might make more sense to you. These are timeless readings. We got Nine of Wands in the Chariot. Interesting, when I sat down to do your reading, I got really happy and really excited, and I was like floating on cloud nine, and there was all this goodness all around you. Are you seeing it though, is the question. Page of Wands. You're a joy bringer. Wow. Like, you can just walk in a room and your energy is either like really uplifting or very calming and soothing. It does something to people, like at an unconscious level. Like by you just being you, it brings laughter or joy or healing or love or like whatever it is. It's great for other people, but internally, I don't know. Are you beating yourself up about stuff? You are good enough. Whatever's going on in the mind, other people don't see that. You're telling yourself some false narrative here. But you are a joy bringer. You are how you help expand consciousness and like help raise the collective. It's just by you being you. Like, your energy speaks volumes, Taurus. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. Five of Cups in reverse in the Sun. You try really hard to be a good listener, somebody's best friend, to show up for people, to be supportive. And you really, really try. And you are such a good advocate for people. But I want you to be an advocate and support yourself too as well. Because I feel like people would be surprised. They see what they see you, they see of you externally is a ball of love, right? And then you go home and it's not good enough and you beat yourself up or you replay thoughts or you're in your head about yourself too much. And people would probably be surprised at that negative self-talk you have about yourself, because they're like, you seem like you got it all together. You seem really good, this ball of sunshine and ray and light. And they're like, where's this coming from? Yeah, the Hermit, Four of Pentacles both reversed, and Eight of Wands all reversed. And there's the Four of Cups. It's not that you get bored easily. It's it has to be mentally like stimulating. If it's, you kind of check out. Like, a good way to explain it is like a kid in school. If they've already learned, if they already know something and you're trying to teach them something, like a really advanced smart kid, like in I don't know, elementary school or junior high or like whatever. And you can't get them to focus, and it's not that they're not retaining the information, it's their level of consciousness. Like, you're teaching something down here, the teacher is, and they're up here, and so it's like you're trying to teach. Here's a good, okay, let's say somebody's math skills, they know algebra, right? And they could do algebra and geometry and like just algebra and geometry, right? But the teacher is teaching him 1 + 1 is 2. Like, you're going to be like, I'm way past this. Like, this is above. Like, no, it's not. So if something doesn't match where your level of mental expertise is, it's hard for you to like get involved. And that's where you get this like boredom, apathy, like walking away. Because it's like, you're not, that mental side of you is not being stimulated. And so that might have been a thing as a child, right? Where it's like, I got it. Like, you're dumbing down stuff to me. I'm way past this. But I think you're an old soul, and so I think this carries with you a lot in life, where people try to get through to you, and you're like, you're talking the letter A. I already advanced to letter Z, right? Like, if that was beginning and end, I don't know. Let's see what else we got going on here, Taurus. Because I think that's where maybe they're both connected. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Two of Cups. That's the disconnect. Because then you go home and you took care of everybody else and you were the caregiver and you're really good at doing that. But then, like, who's taking care of you? And then you're like alone with your thoughts and bored. And it's, to be honest, you're missing a companion that is on the same mental brainwave as you. How do you go about finding that? Honestly, I'd probably manifest one in. Calling that soul tribe member that gets you, that can talk like quantum mechanics with you. I don't know if you're into that, but just for example, like not everybody could just drop into like a quantum mechanics talk. But like if that was your expertise, you're like, I need someone who understands this. I'm not trying to talk ABCs and sing nursery rhymes. I want to get into like molecular biology. Like you're past these conversations. And then you go home and it leaves you in this apathetic boredom energy. You do good socially because you're this caregiver, but you're putting on this, not that you're putting on a front, but it's like wearing you down because you're taking care of other people, but like you have nobody to take care of you. So one, I think you need to be your own advocate and show some support for you and do some things that are going to fulfill you and stimulate you, especially in the mental realm. So two, I think meeting that right individual, and it only takes one person to understand you, and then you feel like, oh, well, I could talk to you for hours about this, right? Because then the energy just can flow. It's not talking two different hit and a miss, right? You need somebody that's on the same wavelength where it comes together versus like, 1 + 1 versus algebra, right? That same thing. It's just, so if you're feeling a little disconnected, bored, cut off, don't know what to do, don't know where to go, you need to find somebody that's stimulating you. That's what's going to get you unstuck, is like, and just manifest them. Ask your spirit guides to bring in that person. Try some visualization. Oh yeah, let it go. Tap in the spiritual world. Bring them to you through manifestation, because you need, you 9 of Pentacles in reverse, you need that supportive friend. Can be a colleague, can be a lover, can be a family member, it can be a friend, like whatever. Let's just say friend. You need somebody on equal playing ground, because you're up here taking care of all the people, and then you drop yourself down here to take the people. And so instead of dropping yourself down here to take care of the people, you stay here and call the people up to you. And you only need one and you'd be fine, because that 2 of Cups is reversed. It's like you just need to be understood. And I think it's all mental stimulation. It's like, okay, well, let's get into some deep talks about like, who am I on the spiritual plane, right? Like, what does that even mean? I don't know. Let's see what else we got for Taurus, because that's the disconnect that's going on. You just need to have a right vibrational match. Well, they're coming. So, or this is the answered prayer that's going to happen through manifestation, because something's on the way and it leads to happiness again. It leads to what other people see in you, you see in yourself, and you've lost that. You've lost it through boredom because you're not being stimulated. So there is the reconnecting your energies back together. And 808, beautiful. Look at that angel code, came in just for you, but at the time. But also that's the missing piece to kind of close, it's not even close the chapter, like to put the energies back together, because there's a disconnect within you. So, you see how he's taking care of this plant? He ain't watering it. So you see the magic from his hand going down here? He's using energy. Everything in this universe is energy. He's working with the quantum field, Reiki energy, whatever you want to call it, right? But he's allowing it to grow through that quantum world, through energy. So manifest, like everything's energy. You just bring the energy towards you. Manifest that what you desire, and look how fast it will come to you. And look how much happier you are once it comes in. Because you feel fulfilled and purposeful and understood, and your energy is very radioactive in a good way, like magnetic. You can call in all kinds of people. The wounded, because you're the empaths, to listen and help them. You bring in the vulnerable, the misunderstood. You bring in all these people that need help. But why don't you bring somebody in that's on the same playing field? They understand you, so then you have your person for support. You're supporting all these people. Now you need a equal supportive person in your life. So call them in with energy. Call it in. Bring it in energetically to you. Okay. Yep. It's all energy. Okay. All right, Taurus, this is a good place to wrap up your reading. Again, 949. Look at those angel codes coming in all over the place. Thank you so much for watching. If you got anything out of this video, do me a favor and that thumbs up button this way. I know you got something that resonated. You guys haven't even subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. There's a bell too. You want to hit the bell and turn on all notifications. I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. The next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, my loves. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, be blessed.